All right, you guys. I know you guys been waiting on this one, man. So we got Tom MacDonald with Me Versus You. This is a little bit different. I could just tell just by the sweaters. This is political, but I want to see where he goes with this, man. And shout out to Hangover Gang. Shout out to Tom MacDonald. Shout out to Nova for hitting us with another banger early. We're doing it early. So and if we need to go back and analyze some lyrics, we'll do that. All right, so let's get it.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground.
That's an interesting intro. Two sides talking about each other. Okay, I'm going to go back. Let me list that again.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president a racist, homophobic. Tried to overthrow democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist. Just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids, look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault, stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
Interesting. That's crazy. Two sides. Let me go hit the lyrics real quick. So he said, I'm the one that you hate for making America great. I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white have something to say? I like that question right there. I like that question because, you know, in this country, you know what I'm saying, those who stand on that side, on the red side, you know. So I'm saying one side, I'm going to try to watch my language, but one side says this, one side says that. And say the president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put fake news on every TV screen in the house. Hold up. Y'all presidents are racist. They try to overthrow democracy, and everybody knows that he would never make America great like the slogan. He's just like all of you who voted. Interesting. That's not facts. All you woke do is talk trash. In classrooms, hate anyone who's not. You pro-white. You know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti. That's why they always on your mind. It's a lot of different arguments going on with this, man. I'm not too involved in the political spectrum. I think overall, I do think this is two sides of the same bird, but the arguments left and right, the divide. I want to see where Tom MacDonald goes with this because I think, knowing Tom, he's probably going to make this come back full circle. And he makes it seem like people are talking to each other on social media posts to me. But yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. I don't want to keep y'all here too long. Let's go.
It's your fault. Stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist. You're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
That is an anthem. He made an anthem out of this. Okay. I really do like the mixing on that "I hate you" part. That's crazy.
Screaming. My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law. Walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well,
that's crazy though. I feel the same way, man. I live in Central Texas, man, and I've been seeing people walking on the side of the highways. I'm seeing things happen, and seeing it on ground level and not just listening to it on the news. It creates definitely some realism. You know what I'm saying? But for all this that's going on, we still ain't bringing no solutions to the problem. Like, it's like we're adding more problems, you know?
Murderers and criminals evading the law. Walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly. He's raising all our wages. He can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control. You're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence.
And at that point, I do. I worked in a lot of retirement homes, even as a mail carrier, and then I worked in a memory care facility, and most of them were veterans. And you know, you watch videos on YouTube about veterans and how they being treated for even serving in this country. My thing is, it shouldn't be no veterans on the street. That's my thing. It shouldn't be no veterans on the street. If you served in this country, you're entitled to some kind of leisure in life, especially if you were maimed or anything. I think the way we treat veterans and elderly and our children is definitely criminal on that end. And that's the thing about these arguments. Like me, somebody who stands kind of in a neutral stance, like I can agree points from both sides. I still think it's all evil. That's my place. But I can agree. So, but my thing, this is the kind of the same thing I feel like the Black community I see in my community is that we got the order of what's important wrong. You know what I'm saying? We should be building nations within a nation. You know what I'm saying? Follow the laws. But if I live in this town, we do it like this. If I live in another town, we do it like this. You know, we follow the law as a whole, but we do it like this here. It works for us. But my thing is, when it comes to this, the division is necessary for civil war. But that's my opinion. But let's go.
Memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk. All you got is mean tweets. It's free speech. Call the cops. Dog, you defunded the police. This country.
That's crazy. There's so much going on in this video. You know, there's so much going on. I could comment on it, but I don't really want to.
Down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk. All you got is mean tweets. It's free speech. Call the cops. Dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on the left.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because you hear that when most Black folks are Democrats. So when you hear that talk almost sounds, when you're on the receiving end of it, you know what I mean? When you're on the receiving end of it, it does sound like you telling us, like, remember the whole thing back in the 90s? Oh, why don't you go back to Africa? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what that sounds like. You know, but I think a lot of people would leave, honestly. If more people had dual citizenship in different countries, I think a lot more people would leave. I think a lot more. There'd be a mass exodus of people leaving America, and the problems that we have inside of this country is just something that's been underlying happening for a long time. This thing was going to implode anyway. Systems and structures and things that don't work, things are being maintained that should have been well adapted to or refurbished or re-looked at. You know what I'm saying? Because the times are different now. But, you know, we should really not be coming at each other, but really trying to pay attention to the inner workings of our system and how we view life and how we view this country as a multiracial or multi-ethnic nation. Like, we should be trying to find ways to build peace, but, you know, nobody owns anything. We can't even make decisions on presidents or whether life is important. You know what I'm saying? So why do you think they're gonna really trust us with choosing a president? You really think they're gonna trust us with choosing a president when we can't even establish roles in the House? Or who runs the House and who does what? And like, we have a hard time trying to decide our value as people, you know? Even with the whole thing, we know what Black Lives Matter became eventually, but at the raw materials of Black Lives Matter, it was supposed to be, you know, Black Lives Matter too. You know what I'm saying? Before all the other corruption came into it, at the base of it, it was supposed to be, look, we matter too. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people did get behind it, but once people start putting money on the back end of it and you saw some things happen, it just went left. It's just like the term woke. Woke was primarily a Black term in, I think, what was it, the late 90s? And then they politicized and that word, it made it a joke. You know, that's just from my standpoint on how I see it. But my thing is that, do you care about the fellow man next to you? Do you see that person's life, really looking at his life and believe he deserves more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been part of like racial situations. I've been racially profiled, and, you know, I love my white friends. You know, you could say at one time I was one of them token Black guys at one point. But I learned to identify as Black, but still have show compassion to people. This is loaded, man. This is loaded. Like, this discussion can go on forever. And it's like, America, what do we value? You know, we let our government decide our values. Under the radar. While we was distracted doing other things, we let the government decide our values. Now we don't have any means of creating our own food. All of our freedoms, even natural things like water are being monetized. You know, housing market. People can't find nowhere to live. And like, those are the type of things where we need to have some foresight and be like, where is this going? You know, I'm just rambling, but I'm sorry.
Freaks, this is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming. No president will ever give give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right.
I like that part. I like how he took those arguments and summarized them, you know? I'm gonna listen to that part again.
No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal.
I like how the bounce in the drums right there. I like his cadence right there. Like his cadence is so cool. Dun, 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 dun. Like his arm movements are matching the drum beat. Man, that's crazy.
People always lose.
Like,
no
watch,
president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
I want to know Tom's end game with these songs. I wonder what bigger picture Tom is trying to help us see with these songs. To go from God mode to this one. God mode was special though. That had to be some things to be addressed, but Tom is trying to help people see that this thing is rigged from the beginning. I'm one of those people who think we're too busy looking through a first person view when we need to be looking from a bird's eye view. And we need to be able to see how these pieces are coming together and how we got to where we're going. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say history is important. History is important so you know where you're going. We need to be able to understand the people who runs this country. And so we need to know who they are, know what their agenda is, and know how to move within this. You know what I mean? So, I enjoyed the song, man. I think the hook was my favorite part. All the verses, there were points where you could kind of agree with on both sides. I just think, he summed it up pretty much at the end for me. So, man, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in another one. All right. Peace.